Right now, the state's new driver's license for all program is in effect. It impacts as many as 80,000 Minnesotans.
But can the Department of Vehicle Services handle all that extra demand? Sharon Yu joins us now with more on the impact. Hi, Sharon.
Hey, DVS says they're prepared for the increase in applications, and also, to be clear, no one who applied for a license through the driver's licenses for all program walked out with a license today.
Service centers like these are in high demand, especially during the summer. But even with an additional estimated 80,000 applicants, Tony Anderson, Director of Operations at Driver and Vehicle Services, says they'll be ready.
DVS was appropriated or allocated additional staffing. So we're hiring 16 additional individuals. Of those, 12 are going to be administering the skills tests.
Anderson says the skills test is where the demand gets high.
For the knowledge test, there has not been as much of a concern or an issue with the knowledge test, but really on that skills test side, so the behind the wheel.
And that won't begin for folks applying for licenses through driver's licenses for all until January, because folks who made appointments today and successfully passed a knowledge test would need to drive on a permit before a skills test.
Individuals that do apply for their permit with driver's license for all, depending on their age, will need to hold their permit for at least 3 months or 6 months for kind of our graduated driver's license. So January is when we'll first start seeing individuals that are receiving their permits, for example, like today, to get to complete their skills test.
That January skills test timeline works in favor of a potentially better staffed DVS because
usually in the winter, first part of spring, the demand for skills tests is softer than what we see here in the summer, where we're feeling these pain points.
Important to reiterate, to apply for a driver's license through this program, it doesn't mean that an individual can just show up without any documentation. They still need some form of ID, like a foreign birth certificate, for example, and also proof that they are a Minnesota resident, like a utility bill. Rena?
All right, thank you, Sharon.